through Snap and WhatsApp.
Mm.
And then I went to our TikTok and I saw that, oh, our streaks have died over there.
Okay.
That is when I noticed that, okay, so she's not been active on TikTok because she's very active there more than Snapchat itself.
Mm.
That is when I started getting worried, and then I called a few friends who were also around Cape to know if maybe she has come to their end.
Mm.
And they said no, they've not heard from her. Uh-huh.
Well, let me ask you this. You know you are ladies, and so sometimes people want to be a bit confidential with things that they do. On that
Yeah.
fruitful day that the event happened, on the day she steps out of the hostel, which we never saw her again until, the reports that are panning out. Did she discuss with you? Do you know probably she has some boyfriend somewhere, somebody that he goes to meet, even out of campus and all that? Are you by chance having any information regarding those?
Oh. About boyfriend on campus, I don't know anything about that.
Okay.
The only boyfriend she has is a friend, more like a family friend who is in Accra at Adenta. So after the call from her friend, I had
Mm-hmm.
to call him to ask, did she come to you? And he said no. The last time they both spoke was also in the early hours of Thursday. And then he sent me a screenshot of it that she has not even replied his latest message. Yeah.
Okay. So, looking at the trajectory of the story, the roommates, the friend that you know, called you to even ask you as to whether she was in the house, and your response was in the negative. Did
Yes.
the friend by chance told you that probably she had told her she was going somewhere in that particular evening? Did she tell you anything of that sort?
So I asked the friend that where did she tell you she was going to? And then they were like, she didn't tell them anything. But then they noticed that the past week she has been acting down. Even though she's a quiet person,
Mm.
like it's different this time. She's more distant than before. So I think they had a 6:30 a.m. class on Thursday.
Okay.
And one of her friend decided to ask her if she's okay, and then she said no, she isn't okay. And through their conversations, like they were talking about a therapist, something, campus therapist or something.
Mm.
But then a lecture came in, and then they had to postpone the conversation.
Mm.
After class around 3:30, they went back to the hostel. They made food, they ate. She was on her bed for a few minutes. She got up, and then she was sitting in front of her hostel. According to her friend, she saw her on the Uber app.
Mm-hmm.
And then that was the last time they saw her. And because she said she wasn't okay, so let's say they saw her around 7:15. Around 7:55, they tried calling her. Her number was not going through. Then 10 minutes later, they called her again, and then her number was invalid. And then they are saying this is the first time she was going out without telling them where she was going. And then she has never slept out of the hostel. She hardly steps out.
Mm.
She's always, even at home, she's always on her bed. And because I'm the older sister, I have to fight her to go to the kitchen to make food, and we are always fighting about that. So I wasn't surprised when her friend said, even on campus, she's always on her bed, and sometimes after lectures, she won't remove what she wore to lectures and can lie on her bed with her sandals on.
Well,
So yeah.
on the very day you were told that this is what has actually happened to her, knowing very well that you have been informed of the demise of your sister. What really flashed your mind the very day you got to know that this is what actually happened?
So the very day I was told, that was Friday evening.
Mm-hmm.
It was someone who sent me a picture to confirm if, because we sent some posters around about her missing.
Yes.
And then someone sent me a picture to confirm if she's the one. And yeah, she's my sister. So lying on her back too, I knew that she was the one. And I told the person that, yeah, this is my sister. I don't know. A lot of things went through my mind. Looking at the time frame of when her friends said she left the campus and the time they called her, within an hour range, I don't know. I feel she was attacked, or I don't know, but the main thing is maybe she was attacked. Because apart from that, I don't know what else would have happened if not been attacked.
Per the description you give, she's not a type who, apart from the videos that we see on social media, a lovely young girl, love to dance and love to have fun. As we see in the video, and per the description you've given us, she's not a type who would offend somebody, right?
No. She's the type that she's the type that if she has she won't offend somebody, but then if she offends you and maybe you try to have an argument with her, you are going to win because she'll be quiet all through and then say sorry. You won't get anything from her apart from sorry. Yes. Siblings tease each other. I tease my siblings, all that. Some of them retaliate. They try to defend themselves. Innocentia will just be looking at you. She won't mind you. She will say if you are tired, you stop. So she won't even flinch. She won't make she will just be there. So yes, her videos and pictures on social media shows that she's active, she's vibrant. That is what she puts on the media, but in person, and if you meet her in person, she's very quiet. If she knows you in person, she will just smile at you and then pass by. Yes.
Well, how old is she?
She will be 20 on the 2nd of July.
Oh. So she's even yet to, I think, 20.
Yes, please.
How does it come to the family? The family as a whole. Is your mom, is your dad, is everybody alive? To the extent that their younger daughter would have to go through this ordeal, and that story is being broke to them.
Yeah, so my mom and dad are alive and still living together. So yeah, it came as a blow, and we are trying to work on it.
How many are you as siblings? How many of you?
We are 4 girls, and she's the third.
4 girls, so she's the third one.
Yes.
As a family, have you we see some pictures on social media that portrayed certain beliefs that now the family seems not to thinking that it is somebody who have caused the death of their daughter. Is that the light at which the family is seeing it?
Yes. Yes. That is how we are seeing it, that it's somebody who caused it. We think somebody was after her or something, and then she was not talking.
What is the collaboration between the family this time around, the family and the Ghana Police Service, who is conducting the investigation into the whole issue? What is the the relationship? What is the connection?
So we are working hand in hand, and then we make sure that every little information we get, we make the police aware of it.
Well, Mary, let me leave you for now and try to speak to your uncle and get some information from him also.
Okay, thank you.
Most welcome, Mary. And that is the sister to Mary Avinu. In fact, say utie ni ya was Mary Eyobia wenye nipa wakasa. In fact, per your conversation with the sister no means afe na within 19 years of age. July yemu ena ubetwa 20 enti enei uhwe ge ne pa obekase bia obi a woye 20 and more, but information has it said afe na wenya 19 na okwakonya 20 years onye obi a wope kasa. In fact also one ne sister no omo ofie kura da ne da no obehunu no na owodem odane mpaso. The videos that we see on social media no they were headed to media no. So however really you get to know say when you be a wope gidigidi when you be a wakasa kasa bebre any ade enti eno no ena eda wo pie no so no one country obia baby a oko ena woko ye a sa kwanya akwanhye yi ekokoto no ewo emonten eso na the University of Cape Coast issue statement. Also the Cape Coast University Sunday June, so the statement came yesterday 14 2024. The University of Cape Coast UCC police has confirmed the discovery of a body of a level 200 Bachelor of Commerce human resource student at the Hatchland Beach area near Driako in the Cape Coast. Or say the incident was prompted an ongoing investigation and authorities work to establish the circumstances surrounding the student death. Yes, the University of Cape Coast and so are confirming what has actually happened to the student. Our matter say innocential atrufe vinu meaning say when before kasa atrufe there's a likelihood say be no ya ta na bibia, but we would have to speak to the uncle just to be able to ascertain how the family is taking this, what the next level of action or more take any other. In fact, what is yes in niece ni any hono or no crana a roommate no or catch them some police station on file report. Subsequent or no a Cape Coast or aquaco ni niece no or koye no or whom body no send your body nit here or share or bana. Very beautiful young girl. Or your coco nice or body ni stature senior tea and uhuna because will be a way to be 25. But according to his sister, the elder sister was say afena wobenya 20 years. Enti almost say again be a old school from the lecture hall to the hostel or now for me and no one your monanti or my ma na was it ebra wo free a wakono baby a all corner one can't tell muncho munim baby a wako. Na okoko two body no wo hwe body na senia na chitie senia ne na ho ne bibia senia nkrofo kase ye twitwa no nofo ye twa ne akosua kuma ye twa na ne tekremane ade no wo se bibia sa enye eni ho. In fact every body part no is intact bibia edemu kama pa ohun body na mo say yes bibia but the only thing na ohun no ewo ho ni say wo hwe ni mu maso a edi ba nani tonsa na obehu say ase moja ebi adaho na ninsusuye mu no de ono di nani eburu no ese obi na ahyeda edi ni nia ne dem na wato na to nsuo no se de be ya wo mo mbehunu no ebe free se waba so oba ba buru nsuo na nsuo na fa no na apia na aba betu animu. What you say enti wama atiase se ne maame atiase ne papa atiase. In fact ne maame ne kwa de se wontumi nkasa because e wo kura nka wontumi se wa wo so no sei so no pa na se nipa bonfo obi etumi ko di ni dem sei ya na nya de a eye ahogo no so enya de a ye papa enti wo se onu wo kase ade a empanimfo investigators no asase. In fact se obetie ne sister ne ye de kan ne di nkomo na wo kan bibi se ne roommate no ehunu no se order a boat enti ene de ne phone no kra order a boat no kra phone no ode akọ enti when you check the system too very well and you will be able to trace from the vehicle no fire no baby a vehicle no ekoko see no as to who are ebesia no. I think the investigative bodies no will begin to go towards that line. The last communication or yeah because say akwakoye a murder case and answer akwakoye a case that will be a famu ahwe ne nkwa no. All these institutions are Ghana, including the telcos, who ought to come to the fore and give, because course the telcos have a recording of same. And to make me a record now or match will say, okay, assume a way friend there was this in common so they will be able to trace and get to the perpetrators because yababe who say ni moma so kakrei ese moje bia ba beda ho ne ade a ananyo obi a oto nsuo nso onum nsuo ya beka se ehunu na nefu ahye because ne uncle trese na nefu flat ti se obi a onidi ye no. And the school authorities no so amayati ase say they are putting in every effort necessary to make sure say perpetrators ne yatumi aya enti kopem se investigations no on the body ne be kwadu pempensuo bi no. The family as we speak say woni ebetwen na afei investigations no omocho mama investigative body no time so betumi aya investigation no na afei edum pempensuo omatumi di body na momo a na afei omudi akomo krom na afei omakwa kope krabre. And that is what the family is saying. In fact, Enra, the Ministry of Education, Haruna Idrisu, and so omo issue statement. Or say the Education Ministry mourns the UCC student, call for a full investigation into the circumstances of the death. And the Ministry of Education has received with deep sadness a report of the death of Miss Innocentia Vino, a level 200 student at the University of Cape Coast, at a beach in Cape Coast. The Honorable Minister Haruna Idrisu has directed the authorities of the University of Cape Coast to collaborate with the Ghana Police Service to commence a full investigation into the circumstances surrounding the student's death. The ministry extends its heartfelt condolence to the bereaved family, the friends, and the university community, and urge the public to allow the investigation process to proceed unhindered. Signed, Ishmael Mohammed, or no air press secretary to the Ministry of Education. And so we have seen, and the commentary on social media, on Facebook, any idea no is loud. Now even nooks student womo kabumuku nyina so no are looking, for an opportunity. Say ombetumi I'm making sure say omo a yensa beka omo so omo di say adwuma we no would be brought to book, sad sometimes. So be who sa a normal way be. Sometimes who who say these issues are happening, then you are on top of this issue, the fact that she's a lady. Now, this thing has also happened to another lady, gets to the core of ladies in leadership. And as a young lady who is growing up, because she feels about this. And as a lady, how is she encouraging other ladies on more campus as we speak now? What has actually happened? Selma, good morning.
Good morning.
Now, it's saying,
Nyamiadu Monaswe.
Nyamiadu, yes, yeah. I want to believe, say, Innocentia Vinu issue at SC or UCC, and it has come to the attention of especially the whole Ghana into different statement from the Ministry of Education,
yes,
from the school and all that. As a lady, what does she see? And as a student activist, what do you say to other college students or more schools is here?
And it's very heartbreaking. I think the first person who here was Honorable Edem Agbana, because she's one of the beneficiaries of his scholarship now or here on the constituency.
Oh, okay.
I think she's from Ketu North. See, we saw it, and it's very heartbreaking because once and some say here, Yakoye Obano, won't say na speculations be ebumosi okodi be mebiachi, ebumose okacha ni na for say okosia some rich man, and a whole lot. Yenim the esi yankasa, and fortunately, I won't say Ministry of Education and other stakeholders have at the abase what's the actual causes. But what I will tell my younger sisters in school is that sometimes until you tend to do things that but what I can tell you today is obi frɛ yen yeni nipa krona emaye ndi nechi. Whatever the person will say, nipa nika so oyenyame nipa kra na so oye den kra na mama yen hye ye hu ye. Enenye obi a na wo se agini bi, even ye na fofo kra ni omoti wo kra no eni se agi omudi. Whatever we are doing, be careful. Oh, ko baby. Sometimes me order Uber. What I do is that I even share my location. I share the trip with someone. So the beya me kwa ubehu minya na so obi oben mi behu say okay me nam ha say. And you know, whenever you are moving around or order these rides, Uber, Yango, Bolt, whatever it is, try and share your ride with someone. So the behu baby awonam. Udu baby no be fair na say feel wo mu say ni pay on friend and one share enko so still now can want to kana miniaba show hu just be careful out there because you say and no better way you be there to be share higher you nipa na you a lot of people are getting missing, a lot of people are dying. We are bleeding say obi ansha no hu ye obi ansha no hu ye ona enye mani nkwa me manu so because me manu so be you but koyo oba me so makoyo oba e dia me fremu
say school and I bring it to the leadership of students in Ghana. Yenim say nooks na eda yenyina ya no as students are ye Ghana and even out of the country near there. Say to this time, what has even come up here any letter beer from nooks Ebiana Nooks is here to even come out with a letter. But from our various campuses, apart from Sebia, when you take a boat, you share. Even on campus, you to me, Uber, a free Ebia hostel, even to a lecture hall. The situation as we have it, speaking to the family, to the extent that baby or krano, ne roommate or ne modern krano. He never shared that information with them. Say, "Bia me koha me bahani adi." When it happens this way, as student leaders, Diana Montona was a mutu.
And Sinamidi can say, Yansha Yahuye in a sense that so unim roommate and in to occur any baby a woko. I was so many years where say, oh, ebia, me ko hasi, oh, or that right now. Then you let the person be aware of it. Say, oh, okay, say. It's one thing that me have adopted. I'm going to say, sometimes issues like this, because uma roommate no baby a woko no. Say me see the partner roommates no obetumi aka. You understand? So as student leaders, what we can advocate for is that our movement, let's try and share our locations with people that we trust, close ones that we know that okay. Our roommates are people that we can trust. Said you only ne kokra say bibi kwesi kana say ono na wontime kanche na ali so de boso chem say oh ebia me ko ha say so location no shema obi fofo me can say on so no roommate no kwa asem say den kra na ono na yes so because asemi ba ye ono na ye be de yesaba be busa ne say okache o say okwo hi and ebia na mentumi anka because minim baby I will call you. And with the leadership of Nooks, I know that definitely by there will be something from them. Yes. Me wajide wo mumu say bibi be free waba, especially say free even the general way the office of the women's development there. I'm sure that hopefully something will come out from there because akoye the officer a share students in Masono. Definitely. And I think that no more prepare for a program within this week, but we are quite emergency maybe. Meaning say definitely she will attend to it and sana was share the also
Okay. Some of my was in an open.
That was a plan.
And some of you that I would turn in cano na answer ebedi nkomo we na me catch a bit of issue be a transpire your road we aso college munyanto wase mama na will come to you but a bit of issue la transpire in your constituency a kwan da aye bo hu de wuro no there have been a development na the member of parliament Eli Pilima Kulugu. Now she had this to say Ebra no omudi drip machine so there was a manner or pick up one oko and she made a certain statement and the MP came to respond. I want us to listen to the MP now on the grounds of the MP no no Yenyina yede edi nkomo and I will tell you what I believe and what I think about this. Na afi matwama okwan na wososo watumi abem. Yentie the MP no ninsemo a wokan ye no ebini.
Cover around 11 p.m. before 5 a.m. No one read man. But when you come on this time you take no. A giant. As I come to this is an inconvenience. No, I say if you are neighbor. I'm also into construction, you know. But you know you need a chance.
I mean, social media, TikTok, people bashing me, and I'm always surprised because 1 year, 6 months, people have occupied this seat for how many years now? And I mean, just as my MC said, it's politics. It's politics. They have seen that we are trying to make the efforts, but they'll find another way to, tag you and then, do everything. So it's surprising. Today is not a working day. Nobody is going to give us overtime. But because we need things to be fixed, we need the constituents to be comfortable. We are here, and this is unfortunate. It's an unfortunate comment. But I don't sleep. I don't sleep. And I won't sleep until things are fixed. It is well.
Enti Ebusia, that is the member of parliament. Elike Makulugu. Now, I have this to say. Ebusia, ye di san komo we ewo ha. Some me be jume na no pay. Ebusia ekwan no mo di drip machine afa kwan so ama monchi monka ne ade ne nyina. She say monchi monka ne ni kwan so bio. Ekwan no ye ntali yo nanso so eya. Ye ka hu nsem wa ha no. I was OTMP or say people are bashing her and bashing her and bashing her. Honorable Obia Mase, a Juman yes, be ye and why ye and why ye. We thank you. Your boy, but why dear why ye? Your boy, but why ye? I say, quite say, in Shuba to us, Alpha no Enfa dear. Currently, the situation on the road, no, it is better, it is good. Yebeka. Akwan se say ne eye ona bo akwan ni dem eye kama enti eye dia ye beka ho nsem amatiefo ahunu se ye gina ha ka se akwan no assembly man ka se akwan no Monday no mu ba be ye no Monday na nso mu aba be ye ama monchi monka no gota e dasa akwan no so no se aye kama Yantali road nebushan tiemiye yenfa kote nguso. Nanso ye de drip machine na faso e de aboa gu baabi a wo se tokro ama sese no ekwan ni baabi a na nkakas etu ewura tokro mu sese tokro no ye sili ama bibia e kama. Enti elikpili makulugu ye da se why ade Baby, I no me idea me person would say what dream say never ever think that somebody is bashing you. And you see, one of the statements that we hear me no nyadwene to the sense say your MC say politics. MC when you correct. Or you correct on cause we politics. It is about the development idea. Enya papa ye twi wa dwengina so ene wa ye ene look I was in a car coming and omo eyi ni nyina say ebi say eye ya nsuo to ye be sa urako and the driver made a statement and I was happy was say nsuo be to e be urako anya wuru nkwa ye kwan no ba but as we speak the ekwan na yesesi ano aye better change the ne wo ho nra no. And say honorable, say would this see Ekacho say a politics then it's not correct. What is politics? What is politics? And even if it is it is development that we are looking for. And to why you bo abaso. But honorable, I don't know how vexed you are. But you see, Saube catch the say just 1 year 6 months and Crawford be transfer for years or 1 to anya with the greatest of respect and nothing ye to abama why ye to tia mu. I don't know the politicians they are here. The reason why the people of Domkobenya decided that the MPP reign ye chamusuni at the end this year was because of man who say and no maybe I was so munya ewo mu constituency no munya. People were not responding to their plights. So they decided and said they were going to change hands and vote for you and vote for the NDC. And they've done so. And Tisawaba, Esuna omusu ewo MPP mrensu na obi emfi omo. Sensu na ni yegusu su a ene yesu ba ko ya wa ba ye. That is beautiful. But when my commentary we ye no in doing the job, no my commentary no I say no. But you see, I would forgive you because also DC and I'm just the MC, you know. So what say son or can ye dear and 1 minute ye. Because you see, assuming say road ni fix it. Today in Crawford, course, we're banyana. Oh, MP no ayade no jina no muye wayade oh MP no share mama ye wayade nyame nshira wono abo ye dase. And it's our commentary now we ye can onim crank wanye. And the guy no or tika anymore pick up anymore no ni honorable kasano. Look, you see, let us be. Let's apply certain level of common sense. The abrantie ne kase ebianka mu ye na junumu a anka the inconvenience ebe posi no ebe ye minimal. Amene ne ya adwene. However, where I also disagree with the guy and say enye a full road construction where assembly omo ni light omo ba be gina wa na dua ba be ye adwuma no. Enti weekend na enye busy day na cars ahodo bebre na ni sa kwanzo. That is the time we need to fix the place. And then near Monday, cars are who do be brain, what's our coin. So you realize that it is better. It is better. And some of these things, people who share their consent near the other, don't you, but you don't see them say, politics, papa. And the assemblyman or your presiding member, any back or me jurisdiction, and look at the minimum. So the minimum asem na make ono ne yene nika say was say about Monday, but I love the way you delivered. That you said Monday, but before Monday and you fix it. That is super. That was some of the things that the people of Kobenya no more under the MPP or munya ni nei. Enti honorable, don't come and tell us say 1 year 6 months in here. Now 1 year 6 months what the parliament so you get. Ye piaka. Oh, inti anu de ya menka. Why u kan ya wo sa de no. Why ya wada wo ma. Menka. U kan na wo sa de no. Enti abusia no kura ni say ya kwan bolos. Mu ya kwan ni de. O mu de drip machine na be twa so kama. Ama say da so. Enti anya de kura you have had a result. O mu ye kwan no bo mu nyemfa machine entale na nye kama. But the honorable aye wayade. And the more I am friend, and you are bashing the MP and MP ni enya kwan no. Ese mu bua won say MP no mu ye kwan so gina or my instruction enya onya kwan the oil ni na abomu. So she has seen to it. Why ne kama ama bibia konenim and she dana say beautiful and me maka hey alikuma kurugu emi tani bia but again anya me catch was enye so ntimi se me tunifu honorable ya de we ya wa ye nyame nhira wa ya de wadwuma wo so ye but wa ye nya hwe enti e bia nka wo antu anamo anka MC no wada se pato ho hwe so and a presiding so na namachire ho no presiding wa presiding am say bibia ya kama nyame nhira wo so presiding why Usebo, you have delivered. Congrats, my dear. And she was me be to mama. No, be a mamma cousin. That's in an MP no quite the end of one mamma maka. Your friends, Eben Cobenyane, Naomi Numunia, the Adin, Ozene, yet Jeffrey.